Hey guys, thanks for checking out the SupChef podcast. Today's episode is brought to you by SnipFeed. SnipFeed is this awesome site that allows creators to monetize their content. So it's awesome. I suggest that any food TikToker or health and wellness, I mean anyone that creates content, content takes a lot of time. It costs a lot of money. I mean, the stuff doesn't come free. So if you're a creator, go check out SnipFeed. I'm going to put Justin, who's my guy over there, I'm going to put his email in the description. Just let him know that SupChef sent you or you're coming from the podcast. These guys are incredible, and you can do classes, you can set up Q&As and stuff like that, and it gives you the ability to connect with your fans and allows them to support your content. You can put recipes on there, you can put dance tutorials, workout routines, stuff like that. But if you're a food creator, this is where you got to go. This is the next step. They also have this link aggregation system that's beautiful. It's so much better than the alternative, and Justin, who's my guy over there, will totally hook you up. So go over to SnipFeed. We're gonna put the link in the description of the podcast. It's an amazing site. Get over there and get your content monetized. Hey guys, today's episode of the SupChef podcast is episode 9. Man, we made it. No, but we got Jack Mancuso on, aka ChefCuso. This guy's he's an engineer, but now he's taken up his grilling hobbies to TikTok, and everybody knows Cuso. He's a really nice dude, and it was a pleasure having him on. So I'll let you guys listen in. What's up, my brother?
Chilling, hungover, had a long night last night.
Yeah,
it was my girlfriend and her twin's birthday.
You had to party hard, huh?
Yeah, she's actually sleeping right next to me.
Are you you watch a Bills game?
I was asleep for a lot of it, but I watched a lot of it. I watched Red Zone, so it's like I don't get to watch the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I play fantasy, so it's like I want to see everything that's happening. But yeah, dude, they bodied the Seahawks. Who are like really good, you know. So,
I made a little Bills
and that was a huge win, you know.
For sure, man. I made a Bills TikTok yesterday, and people were like going crazy, telling me the Bills were gonna get whooped.
Dude, same.
We made it.
I always have people commenting on my TikTok saying shit like that, and then yeah, people are putting me on blast like, oh, the Seahawks are gonna crush the Bills, and to be honest, I didn't know if their Bills were gonna be able to take them because the Seahawks are so super good,
right?
And they kind of crushed them. It was pretty sick. Like, they put up a big win against a big team, you know.
It's good stuff. What's
It was one game.
Yeah,
there was a lot of times, like high scoring game.
Now, I've always been interested in this. It's pretty cool. I mean, like we talk a lot about TikTok on this podcast. It's like it's fun because it's like for guys like you and guys like me, really, like we get to like I don't know, we get like different. Like you were successful, like in the engineering game or whatever you want to call it, but probably as an engineer, you wouldn't have been working with the Bills or with the NFL.
Dude, I know it's crazy what has happened over the past year. It's just mind blowing, honestly. Like the possibilities that social media has opened up. It's crazy.
Would you?
I never would have thought I'd ever go partner with the NFL. You know, like that's unheard of.
Yeah.
Without like 2 years ago, I'd be like, for what? Like, what would the NFL want to partner with me about? You know, I didn't even have an account 2 years ago for anything, cooking or grilling or anything.
Yeah, I mean, and not only the NFL, but Traeger and like I saw like you did something with Jagermeister, right?
Yeah, Jägermeister.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually just signed a new deal to be on the Traeger Pro team, which is like not that many people. It's like the exclusive team. So like they fly me out to Salt Lake City in their studio and like film professional videos there, and my recipes will be on the Traeger app, like all that stuff.
That's sick. Did you just always have a passion for like not a passion, but whatever you want to call it. Like you just really enjoyed like cooking and grilling and stuff, or is that how you started it? Or
Yeah, it started like when I was in college. I was living with a group of guys in a house, classic college house, bunch of degenerates. No one wanted to cook, but I just started grilling. Got a grill, and I don't know. I enjoyed it. It's like therapeutic almost.
For sure.
So I started grilling for like all my housemates, and then next thing you know, I was just into grilling, and then probably like a year and a half ago, I decided to make an Instagram account to like show my buddies like after college, and then who like couldn't eat my food all the time anymore.
Right.
And then yeah, I never expected. I wasn't even trying to be like a influencer. I hate that word, but
yeah,
never trying to like. I don't know. My main goal was to just show my buddies my food who like couldn't eat anymore.
Yeah, because you went to school in like Southern California, but you grew up in like Rochester area.
Yeah.
Because I think that was so cool that we discovered like through the app. Because the first I saw you just grilling. You were a huge account. I was kind of growing, and I saw you like grilling the one day with like a Bills shirt. It was quite a while ago, man. It must have been like probably 6 months ago or so now. And I was like, oh, this is sick. Maybe this guy's from like Buffalo. We could like do like cook together, And so I like messaged you or whatever, and we just connected. But we just recently found out like I worked at the club that like you like basically grew up at, which is so cool,
Crazy, dude. So crazy. Yeah, I wonder if we've ever met, ever crossed paths.
Well, I was like the chef, so my job at Oak Hill Country Club was like I ran that. It's called the Oak Room. It was like the fine dining restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, it was just odd to hear that you like grew up there, just because
I
like
know.
it's just such a small like world, It's so cool.
So you lived in Rochester
just for like 2 years or so, less than 2 years maybe.
Okay. Yeah, Rochester's pretty cool. But I mean, like the Finger Lakes area is awesome.
Yeah.
I miss how green it is over there. It's like so flourishing. Every time I go back, I'm like, oh my God, like why did I leave? Just because California is like so much browner,
Yeah.
Everything's not just this luscious green grass and all these thriving trees everywhere,
Yeah, I lived in Southern California for like less than 2 years, but it's cool to experience that, but there's no real place like home, man. I'm really excited to like be back here and living like as an adult professionally here. It's a cool experience for sure.
So where were you born? In Buffalo?
Like Brant, New York, which is like right outside Buffalo, yeah. A little town outside Buffalo, but yeah, so I pretty much went to school out here and then traveled all across like the country to learn how to cook. And yeah, I made it back and then I just started TikToking, went just probably like the same time everybody did, when it just kind of popped off like I don't know, year ago or whatever.
A year ago.
Yeah.
I don't even remember when I started mine.
It's been wild, dude. It's like I have to make content every day.
I know. The only reason I got on TikTok was because my buddy was like, dude, this thing's blowing up. Like Gary V's always talking about it. And I personally don't like Gary V. And he was like, it's going to be the next big thing. And I was like, yeah, sure. And then he kept telling me. I was like, all right, I'll make an account. And then made an account and first video got like, probably like, I don't know, like I think it was like 1 million views.
Damn, dude. Peter Pasta told me the same story.
Yeah.
I struggled for a long time.
I think my first video is me jumping off a bridge in like a 50-foot bridge and doing a backflip and over rotating and flopping on my back. It was like the gnarliest wipeout. And like I had to go to the hospital. It was shitty. Dude.
Damn.
Yeah. Damn. But that was my first video ever on TikTok. Wasn't even grilling.
So you weren't even like really like focused on that at first. You're like, this is just a funny ass video of that.
Yeah. I was just, yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know. I go on TikTok to laugh, dude. It's like people on there are so creative. It's like by far the most fun app to scroll through. Like by far.
100%.
Instagram doesn't even stand a chance. It's just like nonstop comedy. Like earlier today, I found this account. These two dudes are going around and they're like baiting in these like predators as like pretending to be a 14-year-old online.
I saw this that you commented on this today.
Yeah, and then they confront them and like get in their face, and it's like
He's
crazy. And one of the guys in one of the videos was a cop.
Damn.
Get up with a 14-year-old boy. Was a cop.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's. I'm glad that there's stuff like that, but I'm just glad like because like you know how crazy like today is like with all this just shit everywhere. It seems like everything's like so like you have to be angry all the time. You can go on TikTok and it's like it feels like you can laugh like 5 years ago. You know what I mean? Like I'm not you know I don't really care too much about politics and all that shit, but like you know like everything's you like if you see a funny video, you go into comments like everyone's offended. It's like ridiculous, dude. You can't just watch a video and just get the comedy of it, you know?
Yeah, I hate that part. But also, I mean, kids on TikTok in the comments are ruthless too at the same time. Like I see some gnarly stuff in the comments. But yeah, it's hilarious. I think it's like the greatest app just because it's the only app I can sit on and just start bursting out laughing like if I'm sitting there alone on my phone.
That one brick dude is so funny. That dude you sent me?
Which one?
He's like talking about like getting a robot dog or something. And he's got like a shaved head. His name's Brick, I think, or Bryn or something.
That guy, yeah.
He's hilarious. Dude, it's wild.
My favorite TikToker, the funniest dude on TikTok by far is this guy like Sign Can't Sign or something.
Okay.
The skits, they're like skits. He's like a stand-up comedian, I think, and he's so funny. He does like these POV skits, and they're just like the funniest videos ever. Like POV, you Google like how to make money, and then like all your YouTube ads are like the entrepreneurs like making funny, like, and then he's just like making fun of them. It's so funny. You gotta look him out. I'll send you his name.
Yeah. I've been laughing. There's this one girl named Claire DePaul. She makes like you ever see like those Watch Mojo videos from like I don't know, probably like when it was like top 10, you know, and it was just an obscure list about a movie or whatever. Well, she kind of like has like that like feel where it's like almost looks professional, but then it like as the videos get longer, it gets less and less professional. Like the other day, she had like this video where she was like, this is a trick in how to deceive your ears. And she was like, wop, wop, wop. And she's like, did you hear wop? And then she's like, okay, now close your eyes. I'm going to play it back. And she goes, football. she's just like, does that kind of shit. Like, it's just the funniest. Yeah. She's just super funny. And she's not even a huge creator right now. It's like, crazy. Sometimes you see like the funniest or like the you know people are gonna be huge and they only have like 10 or 20,000 followers. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I love that when I find somebody who I see a video and I'm like, all right, this person could blow up.
Yeah.
Like this Can't Sign guy I've been following since he had like 40K followers just because it was so funny when I watched his first video and then I went through his page. Now I think he's at like 500K, maybe 600K, but
that's crazy.
Getting the recognition he deserves because he is hilarious.
There's a lot of credit. Yeah, there's a lot of credit. Yeah, there's a lot of credit. Sorry to go on. Like my audio is like when I talk, I can't really hear you, so I don't know why. But sorry, I keep cutting you off. I don't mean to.
No, it's all good. All good. My eyes are messed up right now, dude. Last night, thought it would be a good idea to shotgun like a canned spicy, like extra spicy Bloody Mary. You know those things, like, and they serve them in cans.
He shotgunned it.
Dab it, and it just exploded, and my eyes were wide open, and the spicy Bloody Mary mixed in my eyes. I was like washing out my eyes. I was like blinded for like a half hour, bro.
Dude, what's wrong with you, dude?
I don't know. But my eyes were like swollen this morning. I was like, what happened? Then I was told.
Was it on video?
No, it wasn't.
Won't make it to TikTok, huh?
No. I got a lot of videos that won't ever make it to TikTok.
It's just the life I live, right?
Yeah.
So what's up with So you're this engineer, but you also have this huge following. What do you ever get pulled in a direction?
What do you mean?
Like do you like your future? Like what do you? Because you're a young guy, right? You're like 23 or something.
I just turned 25.
Oh my bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I just got promoted at work. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see myself leaving my job to do this, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of riding this wave. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
Going it while it lasts. I mean, and I think it's going to last for a while because it just keeps growing. But yeah, I've had some TV shows reach out. I'm actually in the middle of talks with Citizen Pictures. It's like the company that made Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
Oh, cool.
For my own show, actually. So they're pitching it to networks right now.
Oh, that's amazing. And that's something that they reach out to you, or do you kind of like pursue that, or?
No, they reached. Yeah, I just got an email one day directly from them. Not like because I get emails from like what is it, casting agencies?
Yeah.
And that's not the same. Just to be like featured on TV show. This was like straight from the studio, like production company. And I was like, whoa, what is this?
Yeah.
And yeah, just looking for like a young, new TV personality for like a grilling show.
That'd be sick,
like,
man.
Hell yeah. I mean, yeah. We'll see what happens. I mean, nothing's for sure yet.
See, like, that's the thing, like, and not to get negative about that, but like it would be so cool to do that, but at the end of the day too, like the cool thing about TikTok is like you can grill at your own rate and you're at your own creativity and at your own pace, and you are the boss. Like then you're gonna have to do the same thing for somebody else. Like, and of course I'm not talking you out of it because like it's one of my dreams to be on a cooking show. But like you kind of have your own cooking show. It's like massive, you know what I mean? You're like this massive guy, you know what I mean? And like that's my thing is like anytime I think about everything that comes my way is like the last thing I need in my life right now is like another boss. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that. I disagreed about that. I totally agree. So the concept, it wouldn't really be like that. I guess you're kind of right. It wouldn't be like another boss, but the concept is basically to go hang out with like pro athletes that I know or they connect me with and go to there and just to grill each episode with a new person.
Yeah.
Yeah. New like a pro athlete or a celebrity that are super into grilling. Because there's a lot of pro athletes are super into grilling. Like I've met a bunch of them through DMing me, like asking me for tips, like saying like, how'd you make this in the video I made? And yeah.
But bro, like that's bugging me because you have these people who reach out to you that are pro athletes. You know, like who's the basketball player? I think he's from Toronto that has the cooking show. Pascal Siakam.
Oh, Serge Ibaka.
Oh, Serge. Yeah. Did you ever see that show?
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. But anyway, so like you already have these like people that are kind of like think that you're cool or what you're doing is cool, and you have like them like at least a contact for them. Like you could do that on your own, like really in theory.
That's true. That is true.
I just feel like, dude, there's so many people.
It wouldn't be as big of a reach, like getting out there on TV. But it's true. Like, I mean, the real money to be made, you make a lot more money than on the internet. You're making like a YouTube series. Yeah. That's mine. I'm trying to start making real YouTube videos.
Yeah.
But you make way more money doing it online than in a TV show, but the TV show gets your name out there.
100%. Like by no means would I ever tell you to not do that. I mean, if that's something you want to do, I just think you're in an interesting position in your life that you could do this on your own. But, dude, like, don't listen to me, man. I would definitely go on a cooking show if it was came my way. At least consider it. So don't listen to me.
Yeah, I do. I see what you're saying, though. It's just, dude, I'm like, I don't know. I get kind of burnt out. I mean, I have a demanding job. Like, I work a lot, and then I make these videos on top of it. Like, a lot of people think I do this full time. No, not at all.
Right.
And Yeah, and then posting to Instagram, TikTok, doing voiceovers, editing, like talking with brand deals, negotiating,
Doing podcasts.
yeah, doing podcasts. No, this is chill. Yeah, stuff like that. It's just like, dude, it's a lot of work. Like, that's why I want to make a YouTube channel, but like, dude, I don't have time to film and edit all my own videos after on top of all this stuff. So
Right.
I actually did a story the other day looking for somebody local and got a bunch of people who hit me up. So I'll probably just hire somebody.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like Tim is a producer of the show, like, and we're like childhood friends, and we've been wanting to do a podcast forever. And it's like, we talked about this before. Like, I'm a big Rogan guy. I'm a big podcast guy in general, and like, there's so many amazing podcasts out there, and I love listening to them. So I'm like real passionate about like just people podcasting, and when we started this, I was like, yeah, let's dude, you don't have to hide it, but when we started like doing this, we were like, TikTok gave me the ability to make it happen. It gave me the audience. But we were like, yeah, how hard could it be? And then we like figured out that we had like 2 full-time jobs on top of like what else we're doing and shit. So it's a lot. But again, like I just like in 2021, I've been thinking this and I've been talking like with people lately. So it's like I only want to do the shit that I want to do. You know what I mean? Like I just want to cut out a lot of the bullshit that's in my life that like, I think I should be doing or I think I need to be doing, but I just only want to do the shit I want to do because I have this opportunity with TikTok and stuff like that. So it's, that's kind of where I'm at. So I feel like we're all going into 2021, even, like a lot of the people that have been on this podcast, like we all kind of have that same mentality. Like I want to see where this takes me, but we can kind of ride the wave. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I bet setting up this podcast was a lot of work. Like, did you build this whole studio, or is this?
Yeah, man. Like oh my God, you should go back and watch our first one. And I feel bad because it was with my closest friend. His name is Corey Siegel. He's a real big chef, and we had him on first, and it was just like I said, it was just like we all did it. Everything was with our phones, but it's amazing how crazy this has grown. And we don't have like massive views like I kind of anticipated we may like through the first season, but it's amazing to see like on our quality end and production end and like the guests we've landed and stuff like for not having any proof of concept whatsoever. Like this has been I think a huge success, but yeah, dude, tons of work, but it's a good type of work. It's like the work you want to do, At least for me. I mean,
yeah. I think I get entertained while I was just binge watching the other podcast this last week. Actually,
that's sweet, man.
It's cool to like get to know everybody more in the community.
That's what I want. That's why I want to do it. Well, yeah, and many people have reached out about it and just said like I'd love to be on it, like big creators and stuff like that, and it's pretty cool. Like season 2 is gonna be fun, man, for sure. But I wanted to ask you about something because I think it's kind of like I don't want to say an elephant in the room, but it's just like when you have 2 friends that don't like each other, you gotta at some point you gotta say something, right? So,
oh man, where is this going?
like you don't know. Well, so here's kind of what from my perspective. A cook named Matt and you were both big creators, right? And I was like TikTok friends. Now I've become like closer friends, but I was associated with both of you and I was a small account. So when I was a small account, people would come into my lives like in droves, like in the heat of you guys like going back and forth and be asking me what was going on. So it kind of put me in this position, like not really. I mean, not like it's a bad thing, but it's just like I've always kind of really wanted to hear like the story about it.
I don't really know how it started. I think it started. I don't know. Maybe I know myself. I probably made a wise ass comment on the video. A lot of the communities too, like lovey dovey. I like competition. Like it's gotta be able to mess around. I see something, I'm going to call it out. That's just the type of person I am. So yeah, I don't know. Something like that happened, and then commented on one of my videos saying, if you've never worked in a kitchen or at a restaurant, take chef out of your name. You're not a chef. And let me make something clear. I'm not a chef. I made this, like I told you earlier, as like an account. Like I made this account as kind of like a joke, and I just entered the name and never expected to blow up. Like I made it for my buddies to see, you know? Mm-hmm. And yeah, and then we got into it, and then I don't know, and then it kind of died down for a little bit, and then I saw a video of him making a steak. He said it was like $700 a piece of Wagyu, which is nowhere, no chance. But yeah, so then I made a video kind of mocking that video, and he got very upset with me and was like DMing me and all this stuff. I don't know. I don't want to get too into it, but
sure, I get it. I just feel like, from my perspective, like I just thought this was like this huge miscommunication, because like I think you came into it, like I believe what you're saying. I think you came into it in this like lighthearted, like competitive spirit type of way, like you like exactly what you used to do with Rourke Boys Barbecue, like, and we all know like you love that guy. I love that guy. He's awesome. I love really Rourke. Yeah, I love that dude. And I thought that's what it kind of like started out to be, but I think a cook named Matt maybe just didn't know that or whatever, and I just think it was like this miscommunication, but I don't really know for sure, but it's just something I wanted to, because he actually texted me before the podcast. He was like, ask Cuso if he thinks that working in the kitchen is like a low end thing or something, like a disgrace or something. Like I can't remember the exact text, but I kind of don't feel like you think that. I just think
dude, not at all, not at all. I don't think that at all, and I also I don't know. I think, yeah, I definitely don't think being a chef is a low life job by any. I mean, why would it be? But
I'm kind of a low life.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're not low life. Yeah. but yeah, I don't know. I think he kind of likes the drama, and he likes, I don't know. He was one of the first big creators, so he likes to think he dominates the space. I don't know. There's a reason why he's blocked by a lot of big creators, like Flaky Salt. If I'm gonna name some names, Nick Tijubani, my good friend, that dude can cook. So he's got. I'm not the only person he's got into some drama with.
Yeah. Clearly. Right, and I heard that, and I mean, like I had nothing but good conversations, and he's been nothing but nice to me. But many people have said that, but it's just like, it's tough. It's I don't really love the drama, to be honest. I like to see myself out of it. So it is what it is. Yeah. But I did feel like I wanted to give it some space, and not a lot. I don't want to sit here and talk about it all day, but I feel like it had to come up a little bit, just because I think it's kind of a big thing, and people still talk about it. Like sometimes I see like on your videos, I'll see comments about him. On his videos, I'll see comments of, saying grow up and stuff like that. So, people still kind of are entertained with it, and I don't mean to throw gas on the fire, but I thought I just had to give it its credibility, its space as being a legitimate thing. And, and give you the ability to say what you wanted to say. And I probably should have gave him the ability, but I don't know if he wanted that. So,
yeah, well, if he sees this, which he probably will, I'm just joking around. I like to mess around. I don't know, bring some flair to the app. Friendly competition, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to make any enemies, but yeah, now it's just been like, totally dropped it. I don't bring up his name or say anything like that ever. Yeah, I don't know. Try not to start drama anymore.
Yeah, but like I think, to be completely honest, like let's just the other side of that is that how amazing are like some of the friendships that you've made through this app. Like I'm like really close personal friends on a daily basis with so many people that I've never even met before. It's bizarre. Like how
It's crazy.
You and Rourke Boys Barbecue, you guys seem like lifelong friends.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, me and Rourke calls me all the time. We're great friends. Yeah, I have a bunch of buddies like Nick Giovanni, who's obviously blowing up. He's gonna be the top creator.
Yeah.
In a month, he'll probably have like 6 million followers. But Yeah, no, it's crazy. A bunch of people that I never have met in real life, but I feel like I know super well, and they're like my boys, you know. Um, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty crazy how social media can do that. It's also crazy how you can just blow up so fast on TikTok. Like your life can change in one video. Like one video can change your life. So I don't know. It's like sometimes it goes in waves from what I've seen between us. Like
Yeah,
our
we've
page.
talked. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like big waves where you get a bunch of views, then small like bad times. But just gotta honestly post through it, and then like one video, like I saw Sonny was talking about his steak video. Like, I mean, it changes his life. Like one video got him like 40 million views or something like that, and 3.5 million followers. Like that is insane.
Yeah.
And the sponsorships and the money you make from that it's life changing, and it's just all from making one video on an app.
Yeah.
So it's mind blowing. Like 10 years ago, this could never happen.
100%. Yeah, like, and that, not only that, but like in a financial way, and getting the recognition and stuff, like that's cool. But like for me, like something that recently just happened to me was like I connected with like this chef that like I moved across the country to work for this big name chef named Rich Rosendale. Okay, he was like one of the top guys in the country, and still probably is. And like like he oversaw like 200 chefs, and I'm just like one person in this giant operation. And we never really talked, or I never, he never really knew who I was, of course, in just another guy in the machine, and through the social media, like he's kind of like come across me, like, and I don't mean that in a negative way. He's always been a very pleasant, nice guy. We've met, but like he's never known me, and like, but through as I've come up through social media, like he just asked me to come on his podcast, and I did his podcast last week. Like, it's just so bizarre, like the way that, I don't know, like your perception with reality is totally changed. You know what I mean? It's just, it's amazing.
It doesn't, yeah. I mean, I feel like it's surreal sometimes. It doesn't seem real. It's like, I mean, I've had a couple people recognize me in public before, which is just bizarre.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
bizarre, like crazy shit. It's just like so weird that like, oh my God, I don't know. It's hard to like put the numbers to the faces. Like, so it's like, I can't believe like a video of mine has say 10 million views. It's like 10 million people saw this video of me cooking, and it's like, I don't know. I just never thought it'd be possible. So I started taking it more serious. I did start off, this was all a joke at first. Now it's like financially, like there's a lot of money to be made in it. So it's like, I take it more serious now.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, money is what motivates me.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. I mean, seeing the NFL come into TikTok is like, because like everyone knows that eventually it will be a big player, and like people, markets and like companies will definitely drive revenue, or excuse me, marketing money into this app. But like to see the NFL, like when I saw you doing the Bills stuff, like I was like, damn, dude, this is awesome. Like obviously super happy for you, and obviously happy to see like some Buffalo representation, because like that's my hometown.
Yeah.
But it was like this is a cool, like, how do you say, like this pivotal moment where, I don't know, like we kind of made it, because like there was like food stuff, there was like little ovens, there was this, there was that, but like to see like the NFL coming on board is like, it's a pretty big thing.
Crazy, I know, because it's like has nothing to do with. I mean, like a grill sponsorship, sure. Food sponsorship,
Right.
sure. Like NFL, that's like, yeah, I know what you mean. It's like totally in a different category of what we're doing, and that's the big league. So it's like mind blowing.
Yeah,
and TikTok blowing up for sure. Like there's articles coming out about how much money can be made in TikTok, and all these companies are going over to TikTok. Like even designer brands are going to TikTok to like market. Like it's like an untapped market. Like they haven't really. I think it's going to develop a lot in the next year.
Yeah.
Probably going to be a lot of ads on it, but I mean that's how people get paid, I guess.
Yeah, it's exactly, and I think like for you specifically, like I think what is cool is because like the NFL reach out to you for a reason, and like I think like your food looks really good. Like we all know, like like it's you can cook a really good steak or smoke something that looks great or make some awesome ribs or whatever, and make like really interesting, tasty looking food. But I think like the cool thing about like you and certain other creators, not a lot of creators, like there's like a top tier. It'd be like you and I think like that dude can cook and a cook named Matt and some certain other creators like people like you guys for like the personality as well as the cooking. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah,
And
totally.
it might be sound like weird. I'm not trying to like just blow smoke at you, but I think that's a lot of the success
No,
that
no, keep it going. Keep it coming.
I think that's a lot of your success is also like, people like to see you cooking, not just like, oh, like let me write this down so I can make this steak at home. Like I don't think that that's necessarily like the value that you're adding.
Yeah, I try to put as much personality, put as much of myself in the videos as possible. Yeah, and I try to be like, I mean, I don't know, I'm a fun dude. I like to have fun.
Yeah.
I think I'm funny. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe not, but maybe you don't. But
I think you're funny. Sometimes.
So I try to like not just be your everyday boring cooking channel,
Right.
So
that's it, man. For sure. No, I think it's been a fun ass year. You know what I mean? I've learned a lot about how this freaking how much like money is in social media because I really didn't know, but until you see like a deal that you get and you're like a small player, like I always wondered like how like Addison Rae got that like American Eagle deal or like Charlie got that Dunkin' deal and like Travis Scott got like the McDonald's deal. I'm like, I wonder what they're getting paid. I bet you it's crazy.
Millions crazy. For sure.
Dude,
yeah, I bet Charlie D'Amelio was making millions from Dunkin' Donuts. But yeah, I know it's crazy. Like the money to be made in this space, which is deserved. It's just marketing, It's like between my platforms, I probably get I don't know, probably like 100 million views a month, and
that's a lot, dude. Holy shit.
Less depending on the platform, but it's just it's like. Back in the day, they had billboards, It's like it's the same thing as a commercial. It's like, why wouldn't they market? It's just the new way of marketing,
right? Exactly.
The brand name out there, yeah.
Well, it's like I'm thinking about like in 2000 and let's just say 30, who's gonna read a newspaper? Do you think it's gonna be like a thing?
No,
like,
I don't think so.
At least not a physical copy.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's gonna be physical.
Maybe not much longer on that, but like with the news,
also it's like, there's a lot of skewed news out there.
100%.
I think social media has kind of ruined a lot of like fake. I'm not fake news, but have you seen The Social Dilemma, the Netflix show?
I'm afraid to watch it because I feel like it's gonna burn my brain out.
It opens your eyes. It's like, it's like we're being controlled by these like big companies, but I mean, it's just like you see people post something and make it say like a viral video about politics, for example, and it's just some dude talking on TikTok. They don't know like if that's really what happened. Like you don't know. People like think that's the news, like that's their news source, So I don't know. I hope I knew newspapers was like a thing, but
well, I just mean it like in like a way that like with everything being with so much information at all points, like I guess like it's weird, like with Twitter, for instance, people go and go to Twitter when something is happening to see like news, right? So then like tomorrow's paper, like what's that gonna tell you? You know what I mean? I mean, I guess it can like I think journalism is super important and those people need to be like respected and stuff, but like it's just like I've never bought a newspaper. I don't know. Like I don't know. I've looked into articles and stuff to try to find like truths and stuff, but like everybody gets their news like immediately from social media, and that's probably not the best thing. You know what I
mean? I think that's like the kind of the part of the problem.
Yeah.
I normally, if I see something on social media like something big that happened, I go straight to Google.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I got to see what actually happened, which, what really went. I feel like Google's pretty neutral.
Yeah.
Neutral. not skewed either way, not like a skewed station. Like, but yeah, I think social media kind of like is messed up, but people getting fake information and spreading information spreading like crazy, you know.
Totally. Are you that I just saw your hat. Are you selling those or what?
No.
Limited edition?
You come out with merch. Oh, dude, actually. I got
Oh, we're about to get a plug here. Hey yo, the SupChef shirt.
Should have wore this, bro.
Dude, man, you should have wore it, brother. Hey, put it on.
Dude, it fits good too. Makes the arms look good.
Yeah, these are great. These are phenomenal shirts. Okay, I'm not even trying to like sell them. But you can certainly buy them in the link in the bio that we'll have. But
no, not trying to sell them, but like
go buy some. No, but 100%. I partnered with this company in Buffalo, and they make like really incredible shirts, and I'm happy because I was like I don't want just like some crappy T-shirt from from wherever that has like a decal on it like that nobody will care about. Like I wanted a good shirt because if someone's gonna pay money, like okay, I'll give them let's spend $5 extra and make it right. You know what I mean? So that was
and
like
you're supporting local.
100%. Yeah, and they're a friend of my friend, so it's like I just thought it was a good win-win deal. So, but what's up with you? I've never seen you putting out ChefCuso hats. Like I would wear that.
Dude, I actually have a bunch of merch. I have it. So what happened was I had all this merch designed and made, and it's sick. Like it's like the cool. I don't think I brought any. I'm in San Diego.
Right.
Okay. But yeah. So I had all this merch designed, and then the merch company was just like, COVID happened, and they're like, yeah, this isn't sustainable for us anymore. Stop. So I had it all designed and stuff by them. And I guess gotta find somebody new. I'd rather do it through a small company like you did, like a small business, than like Shopify or something like that.
Yeah.
I guess.
I think yeah, I mean like cuz I'm trying to move into like the fashion space too. Like this is like a passion of mine. So and again, like I'm just looking at TikTok as like this fertile ground that I can plant like seeds that like I'm interested in. You know what I mean? So like that's kind of something I'm wanting to like work with other creators and try to help like get like logos and certainly like merch and stuff like that too, because like I helped like design this one. I just wanted like super minimalist like shirt, but yeah man,
no, that logo's sick.
Thanks,
I like
dude. I appreciate it. It's kind of like loosely based off of this like little piece of pizza right here. So
yeah.
So, but
I need to get some tats, bro.
There you go. Get a big old T-bone on your or tomahawk on your neck or something.
Yeah, I was gonna get a steak in my ass actually, but I was drunk at the time, but I didn't end up doing it.
Oh man, regrets,
I have Corona, I promise.
That's all right. Well, you should. I always like want to joke around and put a mask on for the podcast, like the virtual podcast, just to make people like just to look like a weirdo. Like if I see people like, and again, I get it. Like whatever, if you feel a certain way, that's fine. But like when I see people driving around in their car by themselves with like a mask on,
oh man, dude,
I'm always like, what is going on with your brain that's allowing you to just make this decision right now?
I know. I don't get it. The masks, dude. They also like if I wear a mask for a while, which I never do. I work from home, so it's like I only wear it if I go to like the store. But yeah, it makes me break out. You know? Or in the area where I'm wearing the mask.
Dude, the moneymaker's got to stay clean for TikTok. You know what I mean?
I know. That's what I'm saying. This is the money right here, bro.
That's it. All right, my dude.
Yeah, dude. There was a while during the wildfires here where it was so bad that you had to wear a certain mask inside and outside.
Damn.
In California, like up Northern California, because the smoke in the air.
Really, inside?
For like 2 months, inside and outside. Well, inside, like if you're out in public, like at a store or a restaurant, and then like you don't take it off when you go outside because it's so smoky. I was waking up with ash on my car, dude. It was crazy.
That's crazy, man. Well, we got snow. I'll take that any day.
I miss the snow, dude. I miss the seasons.
Yeah.
Seasons are nice.
Yeah, I can't wait when you come up to Rochester. We're gonna collab, and like I was thinking we could make
Yeah, dude.
some garbage like mini like do some like gourmet garbage plates, or something like that. That'd
Yeah,
be sick.
that would be sick.
So
And then we can go boating, get hammered together. That'd be fun.
yeah, Tim, you're coming too, all right?
Yeah.
All right, dude. Well, listen, I mean, what the podcast runs like 45 minutes. That's like what we like to keep it at. So, I mean, we'll definitely do this again.
Has
All
it
right,
been 45 minutes?
about that, something like that, 40 minutes, something like that.
Shit, dude. I was just getting started. I was
I
ready to
know,
talk.
but the thing is on our end, like where we're at right now with just like, well, we want to grow this and continue to do it, and like, but my biggest thing is like I want it for me and Tim like to have fun doing it. Like I don't want it to become like laborious where we're like, fuck, we got another podcast. So like right now, I'm just like we're just trying to keep it light so the edit's not crazy, and we can continue to have fun and do this. But we're gonna get you back on soon, man. Like we'll get you back
Yeah.
on for season 2 or something.
We gotta do we gotta do an in-person one, like a Joe Rogan style one where we're just getting fucked up the whole time.
We're telling exactly. That's gonna. I mean, like
Slowly throughout the podcast, getting more and more fucked
by
up.
the end of it, no one's watching. It's like 3 hours long.
By the end of it, we're just slurring to each other, making talking gibberish.
High
talking
five
nonsense.
minutes.
That'd be by like 10 minutes in, we're just ripping shots. That'd be,
Dude, 100%. So that's
yeah.
exactly, and we're talking about we want to get a podcast studio where I have like a kitchen space and stuff like that too, and like that's like the ultimate goal is like that we get like the brand like the enough brand deals where we can fly people in and stuff like that. So obviously like with COVID, being hopefully close to being done. So
I don't know, dude. Yesterday was like the highest. 2 days ago was like the highest new cases.
well, let's see what happens after the election. It might just go away like the wind.
Yeah, just gone.
I don't know.
2021.
I'm
dude.
not a
COVID's
biologist, so I don't know, but
gone.
I just
Maybe
I
we need a
warm shit up
vaccine,
for a
bro.
living. What'd you say?
Yeah, we need a vaccine so that everyone can just take it and then boom, we're good.
Done, son.
Done. And then we can all travel,
I know.
meet up. Yeah.
All right, my brother. Well, we'll do this again soon. All right.
All right. Sounds good.
I appreciate you, dude.
Of course. I appreciate you too, brother.
All right, later.
All right. Have a good one.